You want to know why some people are impossible to break? It's not because they're stronger. It's because they don't react. They don't beg. They don't chase. They don't explain themselves. They walk through disrespect like it's air. And that's exactly what Stoicism creates. Not a nice, calm personality. A mind so controlled. People can't touch you. Stay until the end. Because I'll show you the exact mindset shift that makes you untouchable forever. Most people lose their power for one reason. They react emotionally. Someone ignores them, they panic. Someone criticizes them, they explode. Someone leaves them, they collapse. And the worst part? People can smell it. The moment they realize you're emotionally reactive, they own you. Because if they can control your emotions, they control your decisions. And if they control your decisions, you are not free. You're a puppet. Stoicism teaches one brutal truth. The world doesn't owe you peace. You owe yourself control. Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." That's not philosophy. That's dominance. The Stoic doesn't fight for comfort. He fights for inner command. He doesn't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" He asks, "What is this teaching me?" Because Stoicism is not about avoiding pain. It's about being stronger than pain. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Meaning, your mind is your biggest enemy. Not people. Not the world. Not bad luck. Your mind. Now let's talk dark psychology. Here's what most people don't want to admit. People test you. They test your boundaries. They test your reactions. They test how desperate you are for approval. They'll disrespect you in small ways first. A delayed reply. A sarcastic comment. A fake smile. A subtle insult. Not because they hate you, but because they want to see. Can I control this person? If you react emotionally, they learn your weak points. They learn what triggers you. They learn what makes you insecure. They learn what makes you chase. And once someone knows your triggers, they can pull your strings whenever they want. That's why the most dangerous person in the room is always the calm one. Because you can't read them. You can't predict them. You can't manipulate them. The untouchable person has one weapon. Pause. When someone provokes you, pause. When someone disrespects you, pause. When you feel anger rising, pause. Because your first emotion is not truth. It's a reflex. And reflexes are controllable. If you master the pause, you master yourself. Most people reply instantly. The Stoic waits. And waiting is power. Stoicism divides life into two categories. What you control and what you don't. You don't control other people's opinions, rejection, disrespect, betrayal. But you control your response, your decisions, your standards. So if you cry over what you can't control, you're weak. And if you build yourself based on what you can control, you become dangerous. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It means you don't lose yourself. You don't destroy your sleep because of a message. You don't destroy your confidence because of a comment. You don't destroy your future because of a mood. Emotion is information. But if you obey emotion, you become a slave. The Stoic uses emotion like a tool. He doesn't worship it. This is where dark psychology enters. Stop explaining your standards. Weak people announce, "I don't like disrespect." Strong people just disappear. Because silence creates fear. When you explain yourself, you negotiate. When you stay silent, you control. People respect what they can't access. If someone crosses your boundary, don't argue. Just reduce access. Less attention. Less time. Less availability. That's punishment without words. Stoics train their mind with one exercise. Imagine losing what you love. Not to be depressed, but to be prepared. Because attachment creates fear, and fear creates weakness. When you accept loss mentally, you stop begging, you stop chasing, you stop panicking, you become calm. And calm people are untouchable. Here's the final truth. The world doesn't respect good people. It respects controlled people. Because control is rare. Anyone can love. Anyone can cry. Anyone can panic. But almost nobody can stay calm under pressure. Stoicism is not a mindset. Stoicism is a weapon. And the moment you stop reacting, you stop being controllable. The moment you stop needing validation, you stop being weak. The moment you stop explaining yourself, you become dangerous. Because now, people can't read you. People can't predict you. People can't touch you. That's the ancient Stoic mindset. And if you use it daily, you won't just become calm. You'll become untouchable. If you want the next video, I'll show you how to control your mind before it controls you. Subscribe. And remember, don't be a slave to emotions. Control must be yours. And never let people read you.